Hi, my name is Kanisha Maggette, and I am a rising senior at North Carolina A&T State University. I am majoring in construction management. A little bit about me: I am actually a part of a few clubs there. They include AEC, CMAA, NAHB, and it is my first time in NAHB, and I am very excited about that. I am also a part of the Blue and Gold Marching Machine there. This is going on my 4th year, so I am very sad but excited to have my final year. So a little bit more about me in AEC, in my AEC profession journey. I actually came in as a undeclared student, so I didn't know exactly like what I wanted to do regarding my major. I knew that I actually wanted to go into architecture. Like, I knew I wanted to be an architect since high school, but I didn't know exactly what path to take to get there. So I'm kind of glad that I came in as an undeclared student, because it actually helped me to like have some time to figure out what I wanted to do. So I think it was my second semester in freshman year I actually became declared into construction management. And again, construction management wasn't my first path, but I knew that A&T didn't offer architecture, so I tried to get something that was very close. And I know my two choices was architectural engineering or construction management. And architectural engineering, here in the description, it wasn't really what I wanted to do, but with construction management, it focused around everything. So I just decided to go into that path as well. And knowing that it is a male predominant field, I was like a little skeptical, but it actually pushed me to become better, like, and make my voice more, profound in my profession. So I'm actually very happy about that, because actually me being introverted, it actually helped me to be more extroverted and voice my opinion more. So with AEC, I actually didn't know anything about AEC profession. I was just in school trying to, figure out, okay, like, get the reins on construction management. So with AEC, it was very new to me. I was actually introduced to AEC through my now mentor, Dr. Fori, and I'm so thankful for AEC, because it actually helped me to develop like more, like, being a woman, and then being an African American woman at that, and again in corporate America and also in a male predominant field. It helped me to strategize like exactly where I wanted to go and what I need to do to get there. So with AEC, I actually found out what I most identified with, and I want to actually travel. So I identify as an AEC globalist and an AEC entrepreneur. And with that, I know that I actually want to travel and design buildings and for different places. Like, I've always been someone that do not like to stay in the same place. Like, I love to see different things and help different people and see different populations and cultures and things like that. So I knew that being an AEC globalist was one. An entrepreneur, I always knew that I wanted to own my own firm one day with architecture. So it wasn't hard to actually scratch that one off the list of being an AEC entrepreneur. With architecture, I know that construction management is not, let's say, an easy field to maneuver through to get to architecture, but I know that it can be done. I actually have another mentor, and he's an architect, and he gave me a bit of hope, like, and direction to figure out like how to go from construction management to architecture. And I know the path is not going to be easy, but I'm going to push to be there. And that's like one bit of advice that I can give, like, being a construction management student, and if you want to get into architecture, it's not easy, but it's not, how can I put this? It's not impossible. Like, you can definitely get there. It's going to take more work, especially being a female in corporate America. Like, I know that it's going to be a bit difficult, but I know that my voice needs to be heard there, and I have ideas that, the world hasn't seen yet. So with that thought in my head, like I'm pushing myself to be better and pushing myself to my end goal, which is that a little bit more. I know that with construction management, I know that's not exactly like my end goal of what I want to do. So I know that I also need tools from there to get me into architecture. And I'm excited because like it actually helped me to develop more soft skills and more hard skills at that to get into, masters with architecture. Yeah, like I can honestly say being in AEC, it actually again helped me to find my path about, what I wanted to do. And it also opened up a lot of doors for me. Actually different internships, different experiences, connecting with women that is just like me. That I think that was like the best part for me, because growing up, my dad is an engineer, so seeing like him in him being a male in a male predominant field, I didn't know it was actually possible for me to actually like just slip myself in there being an African American female. But AEC helped me to connect with more women that looks like me, and it made me hopeful, and it actually gave me a fire that I can do this too. And I know that for every young female out there that I also wants to go into like different, whether it's engineer or whether it's an architect or whether it's a project manager, you can do it too. Of course, it's going to take more work being a female, but I feel like we have to be there, because like our voice, we have things that no one else doesn't have. Like all of us are different, and I feel like our ideas can actually help shape the world better. Like it's not just for a male predominant field, like it's for females too. And of course, making our mark in the world, it was never easy for females, but I feel like with us being the way we are, of course we're not going to give up. And that is like my biggest piece of advice, is to not give up. Like it's going to be difficult, but I know that in the end, it's all going to be worth it. So with that being said, I'm glad that I actually was introduced to the major that I am in now. I do not regret anything. Honestly, like coming up on my senior year, I did not think I was really gonna make it. But looking back and seeing like all of the struggles and hardships that I've encountered, and seeing the different, doors that was open for me, like I am very thankful that I joined AEC, joined CMAA, came into construction management, because I do not think I would have been able to survive in architectural engineering. But I'm very thankful for everything, the struggles, the hardships, the late nights, the projects, the long projects, just everything. Like I'm thankful because it made me. Like it developed skills in me that I didn't know that I had. It developed a voice in me that I didn't know that I had. Like I'm very thankful for everything, and I wouldn't change anything for the world. So like I said in the beginning, of course it's going to be a difficult road, but it's not impossible. Like I feel like if I can do it and the women before me could do it, I feel like you guys can do it too. Of course, like I said, it's going to be a lot of hard work, but it's not impossible. So that is my journey in construction management and being an AEC, my journey in my AEC profession. And I hope that this video encouraged, young women that also wants to join this profession as well, because it's a great profession to join, and we need more women like us.